It's very likely that Rimuru is in fact Veldanava himself. By the latest volume, he can create entire universes through just his will alone, as not anyone can become a true dragon. You need a unique soul or ego to be able to withstand reality itself, and according to Feldaway's theory, you need the 3 dragon cores of Velzerd, Veldora, and Velgrind to resurrect Veldanava's soul. Rimuru has 2 out of 3 right now, and is probably gonna get Velzerd's when he comes back from the edge of time as a digital being, something that Veldanava was also. Furthermore, if you look at Veldanava's dragon color, it's literally Rimuru's blue. I'm not making this stuff up, guys. There is real evidence. And if this theory of the 3 dragon cores being in one spot activates Veldanava's resurrection is true, then currently in volume 21, Rimuru even has Velzerd's dragon factor, which he acquired after absorbing Michael, including all of the other angelic ultimate skills. So it's very likely that after Rimuru returns from the end of time, CL has finished analyzing Velzerd's core, only for us to find out that Rimuru was actually Veldanava himself all along, and now him being a true dragon can wield Veldanava's full power unlocked through the use of the 3 dragon factors. Bro, they even have that sword. Oh my god, I forgot about that sword. There's this enchanted sword Rimuru has, which has these like 2 spots, like these stone spots where you can put like Velgrind and Veldora's dragon factors on those spots, and then like that sword will have the abilities and powers of both of the true dragons. Imagine CL transforms that to have 3 cores, and like that's how Rimuru wields Veldanava's like Star King magic. Oh my god, totally forgot about that, just realized while voicing. But anyway, even Rimuru's true dragon status is a little weird. Like Veldanava is the only one able to create these beings where not even his own daughter Milim is known as a true dragon, but somehow this dude's soul is compatible to wield a true dragon core. It makes 0 sense unless Rimuru is Veldanava, which is supported further by the existence of Lightspeed Masayuki, their current hero of the West. Masayuki is actually a soul fragment of the first hero Rudra, who, due to Michael clinging to him to exert dominance, was forced to reincarnate perpetually once becoming old. Every time he reincarnated, part of his soul fragmented out into the multiverse. One such fragment was Masayuki, who was brought into the carnal world thanks to Velgrind after gaining the ability to traverse time and space by CL in volume 15. But if you want to learn more about Rudra and Masayuki, you're gonna have to wait till next week when I will go over their entire story. Anyways, this same phenomenon of soul fragmenting into Satoru's body could have happened with Veldanava when he died, as just like Masayuki starts to look more and more like Rudra, Rimuru also had black hair similar to that one image of Veldanava we have. But instead of Veldanava's soul fragmenting over and over again like Rudra's with each reincarnation, Veldanava's just swapped itself inert. And after death and rebirth in the carnal world, everything started to click, where his wishes to have a companion even gave him Great Sage, or Raphael, who is an offshoot of the skill Veldanava's wife Lucia had, called King of Knowledge Raphael. Isn't it weird that Veldanava's Pookie skill waited over 2,000 years to spawn in Great Sage, who is like a wife to Rimuru now, which I explained last week? CL have the power to change and configure skills, which is an ability only Veldanava wielded? Come on, bro. You can't make it more obvious, okay? If you want to learn more about that, watch the CL video. But now, I know a lot of people don't actually want Rimuru to be Veldanava because they want to self-insert their own boring self to think that they too can become a special godlike being to finally get some bitches.
You are maidenless.
They just want Rimuru to be Rimuru and everything he has achieved to be more of a coincidence, which makes no sense because even if Rimuru is the reincarnation of Veldanava, that doesn't take away from who he is. As by volume 18, Velgrind has given Masayuki all of Rudra's soul fragments, yet he is his own unique individual who still got a kiss from Velgrind.
It should have been me, not him!
Finally, we gotta talk about Time Loop Chloe.
Oh shit. Here we go again.
If Rimuru isn't Veldanava, created everything, how the hell did bro manage to create and end a time paradox through Shizu's mask? This is something that shouldn't be possible, literally breaking the foundational laws of time and space, where Rimuru's mask, which he himself created, became the anchor point for Time Loop Chloe to latch on, and he saved her from infinitely looping, because the only time that mask could be created is before time itself, which only Veldanava existed in. This is where things get kind of complicated. So Rimuru gave the mask to Chloe, who then gave it to Hinata, who gave it to Shizu, who gave it to Rimuru. The mask has literally gone through space and time multiple times. It literally broke the confines of reality due to it having no beginning or end. This is why Diablo was so fascinated by it, as an object like this could only be formed by the creator of the multiverse, which supports our theory that Rimuru is Veldanava. But Rimuru became a true dragon during the Eastern Empire's invasion of Tempest, which covers volumes 13 to 15. You see, Veldora gets brainwashed, and then Rimuru has to fight not one, but two true dragons. This dude kicks both Veldora and Velgrin's ass, which of course is due to him becoming their new sibling. Yep, at this point, Rimuru is considered family to these guys, which means he's God's younger brother. But how is this even possible? How does a slime become a dragon? Well, it's due to Raphael, or Ciel. Upon seeing that her master had to take on two true dragons, Raphael started to doubt herself, and so to boost its morale, Rimuru gave it a name, Ciel, evolving the ultimate skill into a Manas, just like Michael. With this upgrade, Ciel was not only able to analyze info particles, aka the building blocks of the universe, but actively manipulate. And since Ciel is an evolved form of Wisdom King Raphael, she has dominion over all information in the universe, essentially allowing her to change the fabric of reality at will. Like, Velgrind was using a superpower acceleration attack, and Ciel went nope, and created a skill instantly that was strong enough to overpower hers. Ciel focuses on Velgrind while Rimuru tries to get his BFF Veldora back, and it's in that moment that Ciel casually goes, "Yo, Rimuru, wanna become a true dragon?" Rimuru obviously is pretty shocked by this, but after absorbing the Chaos Dragon core of Milim's pet and analyzing Veldora himself, Ciel has all the necessary components to evolve Rimuru into a true dragon. Naturally, becoming one of the embodiments of creation multiplies Rimuru's strength by a ton, especially with his new power to understand the world's nature itself. He also gains control over space, time, and magical elements due to his new ability, Dragon Release. Rimuru also predates Velgrind here, which we know obviously increased her strength, but also made our boy even stronger. Just like Veldora, he can summon her and even use her magic cues and abilities now. Furthermore, Beelzebub gets an upgrade, transforming the skill's stomach into literal infinite space, a whole ass new dimension under Rimuru's control. But that's nothing compared to the best power Rimuru gets upon his upgrade, as a ton of his ultimate skills are combined to form one ultra powerful ability, Void God Azatar. Remember everything we just talked about in this video regarding skills? Yeah, well, that skill is all of those combined. Dragon skills, ultimate skills, doesn't matter. Everything gets a level up and Rimuru can use it. Even space-time domination. So yeah, Rimuru controls space and time at an even greater level than he did like 5 minutes ago. This evolution is Rimuru's most pivotal, and it's very likely that Rimuru is in fact Veldanava himself. Watch this video on screen right now. It's another banger.